Rob Cummins reporting for duty. Today, I want to talk about toxic shame. Procrastination is a product of toxic shame. Anybody here ever procrastinated? Anybody know anything about procrastination? I do have to own up for this. It's a product of the fear of getting it wrong. And we have been conditioned by shame. When we got it wrong, we had fear of abandonment. Just ask yourself, am I avoiding this opportunity, this project, this challenge because I'm procrastinating? It's because we have linked massive pain to the chance of getting it wrong. I know when I was 7 going to school, I'd do something wrong. We were learning how to spell, and if we didn't spell it, until we could spell the word correctly, every time we spell it incorrectly, we would get a crow peck on top of the head. That's going to make us concentrate, going to help us concentrate, that's for sure. And then, I remember this one teacher specifically, and she would say, when I did something, when I made a mistake, or maybe I was talking or flirting when I was 7, and she would say, I used to think you were a nice little boy, Robbie Cummins. And you know what? Like, me, what does that mean now? I'm not a nice boy anymore. For a 7-year-old me, I was highly sensitive, and I tell you, that's hearing that all the time, that's how toxic shame develops, because hurt people hurt people. Toxic fear results in low self-esteem, insecurity, manipulation, codependence. That's how it plays out. I got that shaming through in my schooling, from basically, truly, from nuns and priests, and one priest in particular, I was an altar boy, and I used to go every morning, and every morning we'd go in, and he would be screaming at a whisper with a really disgusting, terrifying, and humiliating tone. He would say, "Bloody fool, bloody fool, bloody fool," and honestly, gee whiz, we were up there doing our best. Everybody else out in the congregation, well, they're like this. They're not hearing it, but that's what we are. That's how we were rewarded for doing our best. Oh dear, thank God. I even wrote a poem about it. This is an excerpt out of it. At that time, I'd always falter. I was 9 and serving on the altar. I wondered what I'd done so wrong. This would later serve to make me strong. No, it didn't. Instead, I felt toxic shame. I think mistakes are shameful now, to be avoided. Unfortunately, avoiding mistakes also leads to avoiding success, because without the mistakes, you just never get there. The person who's succeeded has failed 50 times or whatever before they get there. So this is speaking directly to me. People, with great goals, dreams, they shut themselves down. They do bugger all. In the quest of achieving those goals. They die unfulfilled because they're scared to get it wrong. They link such horrific pain to getting it wrong. They sit there doing nothing, winding the clock down. Just wind that clock down and watch our hopes disappear. Hopes and dreams go down the plug hole because we're scared of getting it wrong. And we have the massive regret for the chances we didn't take on people's deathbeds. The biggest regrets they have are the chances they didn't take, the love they didn't make, the opportunities they didn't take. Deep down they hate. They're so lame to live in shame, because if we fail, everybody knows that we are flawed human beings. Well, we're just human beings. Everybody makes mistakes, and unless you go out there into the fray and have a go, you just don't get to reign supreme. You don't get anywhere. So just ask yourself, am I going to let this dream slip away because of the chance I might get it wrong? I might fail. I might be judged. I might measure up and be able to come through. Is the risk of failure so great that I'm willing to give up on my dreams? We have to associate the worst kind of massive pain to just sitting there doing nothing and missing out, maybe getting it wrong, but be grateful for the experience, grateful for the lesson, because we got to grow. We made progress. We didn't blow up. We had a go, we did our best. We discovered another way not to do it. Just like the man who made the light bulbs, he found out 100 ways not to do it. right the first time before he actually got there. And WD-40, you know, the spray lubricant, it's called WD-40 because it took them they had 40 different mixtures before they actually got it right. So that'll just give you some idea. You know, there's always another way. You know, what we have to do is we've got to think it, ink it, do it, review it. Find another way. If it's not working, find another way. There's always another way. We have to be resilient, innovative, creative, and know that we will prevail. Or we will learn something and be so much stronger for that experience. So next time opportunity knocks, we will have more chance of slamming it and reigning supreme. Yes, yes, do it now. Do it now. Rob Cummins reporting for duty, and look, thank you so much for clicking on. If you got value out of this, I would love you to share it. Please like it, share it with someone that you think will get value out of it, and like me on Facebook. I would love that. Thank you, thank you, thank you.